How you doing? Is a question you probably get asked, though not in that way, numerous times a day. And if you're answering I'm fine or I'm great, you're missing a huge opportunity. Hi, my name is Tiffany Kellogg, and I want to talk to you about horn tooting. This is the response that you can utilize when people say, how are you doing? To tell them not only the emotional state that you're in, also the reason why. And in the business world, I think this is really powerful because it's going to give us the opportunity to give people a teeny tiny little bit of our business each time they ask, how are you doing? So ask me, how am I doing? Did you ask the camera or you're just sitting there watching? Okay, so how am I doing? I am so excited. I just sold another copy of Socks to Success, which was just released last month. Okay, I was a little overexcited on that one. However, I want to tell you what's going on great. I'm sharing some details. Now, I said Socks to Success, which you might be wondering what that is. Well, it's my latest book. And you might be thinking, well, why didn't you just tell me that it was your book? To me, horn tooting is kind of like fishing. I'm going to put some information out there. I'm going to put the bait out there and see. Some people are going to hear it and nothing comes of it. Some people will hear it and they may ask questions. Others, it's like they bite. They've taken your bait. When I first did this horn tooting thing, I had a promotional products company and people would say, how are you doing, Tiffany? And I was like, oh, I'm so excited. I just sold another order of our buy one, get one free business card magnets. And people were like, oh, you sell business card magnets. Oh, they're buy one, get one free. And I, in a week, sold more orders of business card magnets than I had 3 years previously. Horn tooting definitely worked for me. Sometimes I know people are like, wait, Tiffany, isn't that bragging? Here's what makes horn tooting different than bragging. Length. A horn toot to me is a sentence or so, whereas if you're bragging, it goes on for a paragraph or two. And we want this to be very casual. It's just, hey, here's how's it going? And tell us. You may want to give people a second or two to digest it before you turn around and ask them how are they. Now, the horn tooting doesn't work, if somebody's like, hey, how's it going, walking out of the room. That's not the time to horn toot. But when you're talking with somebody one-on-one, whether on the phone, at a networking event, you can definitely utilize the horn toot. And I think horn tooting can be a way that you can bridge that social and business aspect of your life. Because whether you're in the PTA, the church, Timmy's soccer league, you're one of the soccer moms, whatever group it is, you know those people socially, and you're not there to sell, though that doesn't mean you can't tell them what you do. Doesn't mean that you can't begin to create that connection. And so using the horn tooting in a social situation gives you an opportunity to tell a little bit about your business without going overboard and making it salesy. The two biggest challenges when it comes to horn tooting, number one, deciding what you're going to say. The goal is to be concise, a sentence or so, though I do recommend make it as detailed as possible. Instead of saying, oh yay, I got a new client. Oh, I just had a real estate office hire me to come in to help their agents get more referrals. Way different, and you're putting more information in there. I know it's a little bit longer, but it's not too long. That's going to be key. The second thing that's a challenge when it comes to horn tooting is getting in the habit of horn tooting. So when people say, how are you doing? Stage one, you say fine and go on your day. Stage two, people say, how are you doing? You're like, fine. Oh, I totally forgot to horn toot. And I get you're not actually doing that out loud. It's just more dramatic for me to show it that way, but that's what's going on in your head. Then third stage, which is where you want to get to, is when people say, how are you doing? You're able to respond with a horn toot. So I hope you feel more comfortable with horn tooting, and I encourage you to try it out. Maybe try it out right now down in the comment below. Drop us your horn toot. Tell us how you're doing, and if you have any questions, you can leave those as well. Thank you so very much, and I hope to see you again soon.